Yeah.
Speaking of like cartoons, it was a Sunday morning, which is I guess where some kids watch cartoons. Usually Saturdays, but I got up one morning, felt the urge to watch cartoons and eat cereal. So I went down to my local corner store to buy a box of Apple Jacks because that was what I was craving because I'm a garbage human being. Um, I when I was pouring the box out, I noticed on the box that the cinnamon character, or Cinnamon as they call him, is no longer Jamaican. He's not. He does not have his iconic uh, dreads and beanie. He is just a regular cinnamon character, and I was just super disappointed in that because what I had asked Augie this: are there any other like black cereal characters? Like there are none. Like
Hmm.
there's plenty of tigers or plenty of bear animals in general. Uh, Lucky is an Irish leprechaun, but there are just no black characters or black mascots at least.
Now, you say that, but
Here,
it looks like there may have been Proud Family cereal at one point in time.
was there?
What?
Oh, okay.
Because
Can I?
I
Oh,
looked this shit up, and okay, Huffington Post. This black-owned breakfast food company is making cereal for the culture, and it's Proud
well,
Puffs.
let me guess. Is it a Reese's Puff type cereal?
Well, let me see here. Also, I'm back. Contrary to what I thought was happening, my car was not hit in the parking lot. We're probably about to have a fucking horrible storm.
Okay,
Ooh.
okay.
Like I went outside and it was hot, there was thunder, and it was just piss colored. Everything was orange. So yeah, no,
Gorgeous.
we're in for some stuff. Usually when things get quote unquote color corrected around here, it starts to turn to shit really bad.
Damn.
Let me see. What are these? What flavor are these?
Oh,
Proud
are they
Puffs.
called Proud
Proud
Puffs? Not
Puffs. Yeah.
okay. I thought you meant the Proud Family. Like
Yeah, I thought it was a Proud Family tie-in thing at first too, because I'm
okay.
like, oh, proud black people, it's Proud Family. But like,
I was up that connection. Yes, go ahead.
I was like, oh, that's got to be what it is, but apparently it's not. It's just a independent cereal company making cereal for fun. He's making it
Fun.
for fun
Oh, okay.
and to celebrate
Okay.
his culture.
And this was actually this year.
Now I'm very curious. It's probably just chocolate, but
It's
if it's
I'm willing to bet anything it's Reese's Piece or Reese's Puffs.
okay, so that's the thing that we came to connection. Reese's Puffs is the only kind of close to a black mascot cereal brand
No,
because
yeah,
No,
they
because
no,
the
no, no,
commercials
no.
are all like,
I'm actually looking at a article here from blackbusiness.com, and it's actually a chocolate flavored, vegan friendly puff cereal, and the individual pieces are in the shape of a fist. The entire cereal was inspired by the BLM movement.
Caleb, you're the only one allowed to comment about
I,
this.
I gotta see the pieces because they don't.
I can
If you're
post a
doing
link
like
into
a
a chat here
puff
too if
type
you'd
thing,
like.
making a fist or making shapes out of that is a hard situation.
I feel like we
It probably
broke
doesn't even
Caleb.
look like fists. It's just clumps. So
Caleb?
You good,
like
buddy?
it's like what's it, Lucky
Caleb.
Charms.
Okay, so we've
Sometimes
lost
the
Caleb.
pieces don't
Are you
don't look
alive?
like what they look like, or
Brilliant. Amazing.
because you'll have like the hat, but the hat is in an L shape, so it's a weird. What? Say what?
Are you...
Like
Caleb!
yeah.
Are you alive?
Oh,
You
are we having?
died for like 20 seconds.
Really?
Yeah, no,
Oh,
Yeah.
none of us heard anything that you were saying.
oh, okay. Where did I leave
Okay,
off?
I said, Caleb, you're the only one allowed to comment on this right after we
and
discovered that it was chocolate fist-shaped cereal.
Okay, I kept talking on after that. Okay, I didn't even hear that part. All I was saying was like, okay, I gotta see what these puffs look like because there's no way you could have that in the shape of a fist. Because
yeah, I can send over the link here if you want too.
okay, yeah, go ahead.
I can post it both in the Twitch and the Discord chat here.
Okay, cool. I could see the chat, so yeah, that'd be awesome. But yeah, no, you can't make a fist out of puffs. It's just not gonna work. But yeah, so that's pretty much to the cereal debate. I guess there was more to it. At least I was gonna ask like, what was the most like memorable like
Cereal mascot?
The, cereal mascot or memorable cereal that got discontinued?
Okay, people fucking people make me feel like I'm like I feel like people are gaslighting me.
Okay.
Do you guys remember Oreos with marshmallows in them, like the cereal
Yes!
Oreos with marshmallows in them?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I yelled way too loud. Yes.
Because I've told
the other room, you're so excited.
numerous people about these, and they're like, that doesn't exist. You're fucking crazy.
It's like they had Oreo O's and then they became semi-successful and they threw marshmallows in them as like two different variants.
Yes, and now they're back, but they don't have the marshmallows in them. When I bought a box of it, and I was like, oh, this is really, really expensive actually for cereal because like, but I'm gonna buy it anyway because I really like them. And didn't have the fucking marshmallows in them. I was so mad.
The marshmallows are the reason why they got discontinued because I was telling Augie that there was a time where marshmallows were put in pretty much every other cereal, and the FDA was like, this has too much fucking sugar. People are complaining that they're getting their kids too hyped up to the point where they can't calm down for a whole day. We need to discontinue these right now.
I hate the FDA.
And the only region that sold the marshmallows Oreos were in Korea.
Yep,
So,
I knew about the Korea thing.
Yeah. So even like I was saying like how Captain Crunch used to have the chocolate donuts brand because they had white chocolate donuts and or powdered chocolate and regular chocolate donuts, and they both got discontinued because of the amount of sugar it took to actually make them. I think not as much for I keep saying how much I miss them so much, but the Pop-Tarts that were branded for the Pokemon movie back in the day, those I don't think had a sugar discontinue. I guess just Pokemon didn't want to have ties with like Pop-Tarts after the first couple movies. So, but yeah, there's a lot of cereals that got discontinued, even waffle branded
Eggos.
cereal. Yes.
Yeah.
Eggo cereal. That was a thing.
There was Eggos, and there was one before that was just square waffle tasting, almost tasted like syrup. It was the real deal, and they just discontinued that as well.
Wasn't there like a French toast one too?
Yes.
Yes.
There was
That was by the
cinnamon
same
toast
brand?
fresh or cinnamon French toast is what I remember.
No, it was like a legit like maple syrup one. Like it didn't have any cinnamon in it whatsoever.
Oh, damn.
It was before Cinnamon Toast Crunch did their thing. It was a completely different brand.
Oh my god, I'll look this up now. I'm very motivated.
Because I swear it was a thing. Although
yes.
No, not that one.
No.
Not French Toast Crunch.
Let me check.
But I swear there was a different one. It could just be my mom always went for off-brand just because we were so poor.
There are 3 different types. There are the cinnamon toast ones. There's an off-brand called French Toast Crunch, with some French words at the bottom, like Claquepin d'Or. I probably messed that up, but whatever.
God, the French.
But And then there was another one called just French Toast Crunch. So yeah, all of them are just French Toast Crunch, unfortunately. So
Huh.
yeah, maybe there's a different type out there. I'm maybe looking wrong, but yeah, there's so many good cereals that got discontinued because of the FDA approval of how much sugar you could put in. I just remember the best ones, the honeycombs, but they had strawberry honeycombs with them, and the milk tasted like strawberry milk every time you mixed it up.
Oh man.
I think I remember that one.
I used to.
Yeah.
I was a weird little kid. I used to think that if a cereal turned my milk a different color, that it was like gross.
So you never finished it?
Basically poison.
Ah.
Man, you missed out on the Frankenberry and Count Chocula.
Okay,
and stuff.
so on the topic of black, like cereal
Count
mascots,
Chocula does not count.
I almost said Count Chocula. I realized how much of an asshole and an idiot I would have sounded like if I said that, but I almost said it.
He's a chocolate character.
Oh, come off it now.
My God.
I'm not saying it's blackface.
Welcome to Something Wicked Void. The episode today is The Gang Discusses Cereal Mascots.
Yeah. Remember when Rice Krispies tried to spawn off Rice Krispie treats cereal?
Yeah, what was the point of that?
It was just a bunch of little marshmallow cream in it, and that was about it. There was nothing to it.
Alright.
There was a little bit more to my cereal. I might do a part 2 next time we do this session and just talk a little bit more about cereal, because me and Augie looked up like health FDA like stuff, like what is the most healthy cereal out there, and Corn Flakes seems to beat it, and because it's like 140 calories and like 3 grams of sugar. And
Yeah, that's the big thing is like if you're trying to reduce like fat content on your body, at least as far as like several documentaries that my boyfriend and I have gone off and seen and like some actual experience that we have had, you need to worry about sugar itself more than like what the calories are.
Yeah.
And that's a thing is that we started looking at like we went on it like a 2.5-hour shopping trip once just to go physically look at every single item that we would normally get and compare all these different brands to see what has the least amount of sugar and what would have the least amount of sodium. That was another big one for us too, was sodium.
I gotta start doing this.
Pretty much most cereals out there, good luck finding something that's above that or that's below 8 grams of sugar.
Yeah.
Per serving. And that's like per serving is typically less than what the average person or less than the average American will pour into their bowl.
Yeah. It's at best just to quit cereal altogether. But that's the thing is you'll still have every now and then a craving for cereal.
You cannot make me get rid of my Fruity Pebbles. You can take my Fruity Pebbles from my cold, dead hands.
Look,
are those the ones with the marshmallows in them?
No,
or
that's
not?
that's the one that the Flintstones used to cross promote with. It's just like little flakes of multicolored. They're really good.
No, I know what Fruity Pebbles are. They're delicious, but I know there's Fruity Pebbles with marshmallows.
I never tried that. That looked like AIDS.
Exactly. It's the same. I saw chocolate frosted flakes, and I just looked at that. What? That's frosted flakes already
that's foul.
Yeah. You're just adding sugar on sugar. There's just nothing. There's no even a flake in there. It's just sugar. Like there's nothing to it. And yeah. So like healthy breakfast, you just might as well just have a fruit going about your day, and that's it.
Make yourself some eggs. Make yourself some sort of protein. Bacon's decent if it's like really, really low fat, which is kind of hard. Don't listen to me. I'm still fat.
Yeah, same. But just yeah, it's hard to even get off cereal since we've been raised on cereal for most of our lives. You're always told they're a healthy part of this breakfast.
Oh
And
yeah, a part of a complete balanced breakfast. That is actually an advertising like thing that they just came up with,
yeah,
and it makes no sense. There's no basis for it in reality.
no health person or like any health company will tell you, oh yeah, you just need your cereal every day. You just get a bowl full of Raisin Bran. You're all good. You're all good. No, they'll tell you, hey, eat a grapefruit or some fruit in the morning. Maybe some milk. We're not sure if milk is good for you or not.
Have yourself like a keto egg thing or whatever. I'm stuck on eggs.
Yeah.
Hey, they're good when they prepped right.
These are fucking
Right.
great.
So, okay. Before, did you have something, Ryan? Before we move on,
About the breakfast discussion?
Well, no. I mean, like subject wise.
Oh yeah. I didn't even get to talk about my thing.